Banjo and Kazooie for Smash! I hope they actually appear in Smash. Hmm. Alright. I know what you're going to say. I am a little bit late on this. But hey, I actually really did want to see Banjo and Kazooie in Smash. So, yeah, I'm going to still do this video even if I am a few days late on it. So, I am going to talk about um, this direct that happened a few days ago. And by that I mean just the new Smash Brothers characters that were announced. So, yeah, let's. I'm going to talk about them. Let's go then. So, let's start off with the first character that was announced, the hero, or I should call it, Dragon Quest the character. That's basically what it is. Okay, yeah, that's literally what it is. This is literally a Dragon Quest character. But I mean, like, the entire character slot is just Dragon Quest characters in general. Because we got, like, four main characters from different and Dragon Quest games in one character slot. And hey, I like that idea. And it really does show that characters in the same character slot actually still are separate characters. Yes, that means all 8 Inklings are different characters. Yes, but still, back to the hero. The hero is actually a unique. It's kind of a unique idea for having the hero shown right here. Usually when you have a new character that's announced, they usually just have their name or well the name of their species if you're talking about the Inklings or something else like Piranha Plant. But the hero is something unique with his splash screen or whatever. And that's because it just says the hero. I wonder if it's actually going to say that instead of the actual character roster. Like the announcer is going to say the hero or something like that. Whatever. It's still cool that we got in a character from the third best selling RPG in general. Wow. Did people? I forgot people actually say that at Dragon Quest. I forgot that not really that many people are shocked that Dragon Quest characters are here. No, literally. If literally, there's probably a lot of people that are really happy that four Dragon Quest characters are inside Smash Bros. Ultimate. Even though, yes, they share the same character slot, and since it's four, you can't actually have like Echo Fighters because that'll be a little bit too much Echo Fighters, and we don't know if a character can have 2 Echo Fighters or even 3. Maybe that's why Marth Earth only has Lucina as his Echo Fighter, while oh, Roy, well, was shown as a clone as Marth at one point. Now it's just separate. Isn't an Echo Fighter of Marth here, but he does have an Echo Fighter of Chrom, and Chrom also has a few moves from Marth. Man, that's a lot of Fire Emblem characters. And that's just 4. And I really just mentioned 4. But still, oh, but still back to the hero from Dragon Quest. It's still pretty cool we have a character that has a much more unique move set. The hero brings in many more moves from its from his own from his own series, and than you would expect, like turning into metal. Also, no one can actually hurt you, but the only weakness to that is that, well, you can't move at all, exploiting yourself. So I thought Angry Birds was the only thing that has you exploding and dying instantly from that explosion. We have Snooze, self-explanatory. Zoom. Okay, it's basically just a super jump, but Dragon Quest style. And we also have a few other moves that are taken from the Dragon Quest series. I'm not really that much of a fan of Dragon Quest, but still, I bet someone is actually, I bet a lot of people are happy that there's a lot of fan service with the hero. But But still, it's pretty awesome seeing a character from the third most best-selling RPG series and all that. But there's also something else that we have to mention that was announced later on, and that was a fighter of Super Smash Bros. We got Banjo Kazooie back Smash. Man, has been a while since Banjo Kazooie actually been on a Nintendo console, huh? Like, literally, the last time was back on the N64. And that was basically over 20 years ago. That's insane. I think it's over 20 years ago. Banjo-Kazooie is basically like very popular characters from the N64 era. They're characters made by Rare that that once was a second party developer for Nintendo, but soon was bought over by Microsoft when Nintendo didn't want to actually buy a Rare. So yeah, Microsoft has the rights to Banjo Kazooie, Conqueror, and a few other Rare franchises. But Banjo and Kazooie was so heavily asked for the next Smash Bros. Game, Smash Bros. Ultimate. And well, since it is called Smash Bros. Ultimate, we got Banjo and Kazooie. Okay, I don't think it's because his name is why Banjo Kazooie is in the game. But hey, it has to be the ultimate title, so we have to have Banjo and Kazooie. So basically, yeah. But still, Banjo Kazooie's inclusion is very interesting. And basically means that Nintendo isn't afraid to actually include characters that are from other companies. And by that, I mean companies that make their own consoles and games that are rivaling Nintendo right now. Well, then again, Microsoft is having a friendly relationship with Nintendo. And you might be wondering why I said Nintendo. Oh, like chosen. Like, why did I say it like Nintendo chosen the character? Well, a few months ago, Masahiro Sakurai, man, after watching a lot of YouTube, you would actually understand. That's mostly around Smash Brothers. You would all understand how to spell this or pronounce this name. Yeah, he apparently is a Game Boy. Get it? Because he's a game and he's a male. There's also... So yeah, Masahiro Sakurai. Usually he's the one that decides on the characters that are included in the Smash Brothers. But this time, Nintendo decided on the characters. By that, I mean the 5 DLC fighters. These 5 DLC fighters were all chosen by Nintendo. Basically meaning they chosen Joker from Persona 5, the 4 Dragon Quest characters that shares the same character slot from well, obviously Dragon Quest, and Banjo Kazooie from Banjo Kazooie. That's pretty cool choices Nintendo decided to choose. I actually am impressed. Like like remember when we first heard about this and we thought, wait, Nintendo's choosing the DLC fighters? Oh my god. We're not gonna actually get characters like Banjo Kazooie and the Joker and all that. And then we get Joker and Banjo Kazooie. Yeah, it's hilarious oh, how Nintendo even goes in the fan service when we don't even expect it. That's why we got Super Mario Odyssey, because that's what they did again. But still, we it's still awesome that we got a character like Banjo Kazooie. So now let's take a look a lot better at Banjo Kazooie. Actually, funny enough, Banjo Kazooie is actually a character that I really have wanted from Super Smash Bros. Heck, funny enough, when his entire Smash Bros. Ultimate thing started, like when it was announced last year inside a teaser trailer, yeah, man, remember that? There was three characters I really wanted to see in Smash Brothers. Gino, because I want to see a lot of people happy. Shadow, because, well, I'm a Sonic fan. Why wouldn't I want Shadow? And also Banjo Kazooie, because, well, Banjo. Well, I like the character. There's Banjo and Kazooie. I only have played one game in the title, and that's the first game. But still, well, I like the characters, and I love who they are and their goofy, sometimes goofy nature. And speaking of which, just look at their renders. Man, it's a lot better than what we had back in Nuts and Bolts. Remember that? Remember when we had those from Nuts and Bolts? Yeah, felt like a decade ago. But still, Banjo and Kazooie looks amazing in this game. They look a lot more cartoonish. They look a lot more round. Heck, they even more moves from their first two titles than from Nuts and Bolts, and we all want that. We obviously would want that better. Actually, and they have done a lot well with the Banjo Kazooie, like having the bomb eggs. And wait a second, is this scene supposed to be reference to a boss from Banjo Kazooie? We also got like the Banjo using Kazooie as a gun, shooting eggs at the enemies, or well, other fighters to be exact, and also well, having this recovery for Banjo Kazooie. And to be honest, this is actually a cool recovery. It's basically Banjo Kazooie summoning a little launch pad or whatever and flying up to the air, and then when you get to their highest point of height or whatever, they can actually just jump. Yeah, apparently this, to my knowledge, this is the only recovery that when it's finished, you instantly can start just jumping, or in this case, flying. Yeah, not even the guys that fly, that has the literal giant wings on their backs can do that. But then again, they can't actually use their wings. They don't know how to fly. But still, I love this inclusion of Banjo and Kazooie. They're perfect. They're perfect inclusions. They make a lot of sense of why they're included, because of the, well, fans that wanted him and wanted them. I said him, just like many other people that just refers to Banjo instead of saying Banjo and Kazooie. Man, I hate people like that. But still, Banjo and Kazooie are great characters, and they get a lot of representation that they deserve. And I'm not that, and I can tell that they really have put in a lot of love to this. They literally have a remake of the literal song from the classic days of Banjo Kazooie. And guess what? That was actually remixed by one of the guys that made the music of Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie. I think they did Banjo Tooie. But he did say his best work was on Banjo Kazooie. You know, but still, we also got a cool new stage for Banjo Kazooie, Spiral Mountain. And to be honest, well, Spiral Mountain looks pretty cool. Unlike many other stages where, unlike many other stages where Banjo, where you don't really have that much representation. Unlike other stages where they're not really that huge and they don't show that much of the world at these guys that the characters are from. Usually Mario gets that representation because literally every stage is basically a part of his world. Except for Bowser's Castle. Really, not Sakurai knows what that Bowser's Castle does exist, but throughout the entire Smash Bros. History, there was not even a single Bowser's Castle. Maybe Mario has been destroying them way too quickly for even in a single stage to be included. This Bowser's Castle. That kind of makes no sense, to be honest. Hmm. But but still, Banjo and Kazooie stage is the most amazing in my opinion. You're literally fighting on Spiral Mountain, the literal middle of the first hub world you're in. The first hub world before you go into like Gruntildo's whatever lair, and still it's amazing. The most amazing part about this is that you can see an entire world from this height. It's amazing. I love this idea that this stage has included. It's my favorite, and I gotta say, I really can't wait for Banjo Kazooie to actually come out. This is an amazing stage. But that's not really all we just have. Banjo Kazooie also has something else that is really special. And that's because, well, it's Banjo Kazooie, what do you expect? But still, that's really all we know about these characters. There's Banjo Kazooie and Hero. Oh yeah, also we do have a little stage too for Dragon Quest the Hero or whatever. But yeah, I'm not that much of a Dragon Quest guy, so I don't know where we are, what this giant whale thing is. It's just something I'm not used to. I'm not a Dragon Quest guy. Heck, I never even knew what Dragon Quest was until a few years ago. And heck, I don't even think you'll count that because when I first heard what Dragon Quest was, it was just seeing a slime theme from Dragon Quest. And I thought of, wait, is that Gooey from Kirby? I know Kirby more than Dragon Quest. I don't. Wait, how many sales did Kirby get in compared to Dragon Quest? Nah, whatever. It's still an amazing idea that we have. But, and I do really, really love what Nintendo has chosen for, well, basically the last two characters for this year's DLC fighters. Now I just wonder what's going to be the last two DLC fighters. Maybe they could be from Sony. Don't know. Okay, I'm just not even going to go there. That just sounds stupid, doesn't it? Really, how do you expect Nintendo to actually get a character from Sony, especially what happened back in the 90s? Whatever. That's really all I really have to say for this entire thing. So, what do you think about this entire thing that just happened a few days ago, or even a week ago? Leave the comments down below. But, well, it really doesn't matter too much. Adios, amigos.